Do you prefer to ride a jeepney rather than taking walks to your nearest destination? Do you take longer showers? Do you not turn the water off every time you wash your hands, the dishes, or in brushing your teeth? If you do, then you are unconsciously letting our biodiversity collapse.
The Philippines were subjected to a major crisis with the spread of COVID-19. And if we are not aware, there is one sector that bears the brunt of this crisis the most. Considered the backbone of our society, the agriculture sector responds to our public health needs by ensuring food security for every Filipino. Yet despite their crucial role, Filipino agricultural workers remain among the poorest and most disadvantaged groups in our society today.
There are plenty of stories of the local farmer problems. One example of which is the story of Edna. Edna is a smallholder farmer in the Philippines. She was shut out of the formal market economy. Edna is one of 3.5 million smallholder farmers who grow nearly 80% of the country's coconuts, yet don't have access to early warning systems, advanced agricultural techniques, financial services or market buyers, and as a result, they are very poor. Most live on just over $1 a day, or equivalent to 50 Philippine peso.
Now, why is it important to be discussed? This kind of matter or issue is important to discuss because there is still a continuous process of action regarding the causes of why biodiversity is collapsing and the resulting losses. If this will worsen, we will be having a biodiversity crisis that would affect us by reducing the available essential needs in life, especially for our survival. That is why dealing with such issues aids in the preservation of our natural resources and the planning of appropriate actions.
We are raising our voices through this platform to advocate for the protection and preservation of our biodiversity. We are speaking out in supporting Filipino agricultural workers and in saying yes to local products and services.
It is an advocacy that calls for unity of every Filipino to do their part in supporting local goods and services. By this advocacy, we will be able to help our farmers to attain their aspiration and compete in the local and international market fairly.
As an ordinary citizen, what can we do to help and support our Filipino farmers? So here are the 5 effective ways in order to support our hardworking farmers. First is to urge local government units to buy from local farmers. Second is to buy locally produced rice instead of imported rice. Third is the educational trainings and seminars. Fourth is the agricultural irrigation systems. Last but not the least is to provide farm equipment. In these possible ways, we can achieve our goals and we can support our local farmers' voices to be heard.
Benefits and importance of this advocacy include the following. These farmers are dedicated to sustainable practices, meaning they don't use harsh chemicals and pesticides that degrades their farmland and your health. Another is you feel safer with your food. This is because locally grown produce doesn't travel far to reach the market or your grocery shops. Lastly, support biodiversity. Local farming in the Philippines boasts of so much beautiful produce. Preserve the biodiversity unique to the Philippines by showing your support and buying produce available in the Philippines that mass-scale food growers can't imitate.
Advocacy we made will surely help the workers, agricultures, the economic and social development, our natural resources, our country, and as well as the world. Let's take the opportunity while it's still there. Right now is a chance and time to make a change, because a change for the better unlocks a good future, progress, opportunities, and beginnings. Finally, if each one of us will exert micro efforts for this matter, it will surely have macro effect to protect and develop our biodiversity.